Hey guys, our Danny here. So for today's video, I don't actually have a book-related video to give you. So it's like, what can I do? And I recently saw some other people doing this, and it was like their top favorite TV shows. So I thought I would do that. And I've seen most people do like top 10, but I watched too much TV that I had to go and pick top 15. So just to make this go a little bit faster, here is my top 15 favorite TV shows. 15 being not least favorite, but like going down to my number one all-time favorite. Okay, so number 15, I have a show that I recently started watching. I've only seen the first season, and there's 4 seasons, about 5 seasons, and that is Game of Thrones. Oh my god, it's so good. I love the first book. I'm almost done the second book, but oh my god, it's so good. There's so much action, there's characters, there's costuming, there's set. I love it all. It's so good. I love it. Okay, number 14 is a show that is actually over now, but I binged all 6 seasons on Netflix, and that is Breaking Bad. I loved Breaking Bad. I watched it after it was over already on TV, but like, I watched it and it was really good. It's a really good drama. It's a really fun drama. Maybe fun's not the right word. It's very deadly. I loved it though. My favorite character was Jesse, and then Saul. And now Saul has his own spin-off, so I love it. Number 13 is a show that got canceled after its first season. I think it was first season. And it was first season. And that is The Secret Circle. It was very good. I haven't read the books. I do plan on eventually reading the books. I think there's like 4 of them, but bind up, so like 2 of them. But anyways, I do plan on reading the book, and for those of you who don't know, that has Dylan O'Brien's girlfriend, Britt Robertson, and it has Shelley Henning from Teen Wolf, and I absolutely adore Shelley Henning. So I love her in The Secret Circle. I love The Secret Circle. It's so good, and it ended on like a little bit of a cliffhanger. So now I really have to read the book so I know what happened, but I really, really liked it. It was like all witchy magic stuff. Number 12 is a show that is also over, and this one just recently ended, and it is Parks and Recreation. Once again, one of my friends was talking about Parks and Recreation, and she was like, you have to watch it, and I was like, fine. So I watched like all of it on Netflix, just binged all of it, and then just on TV watched the last season, the farewell season, and it just ended, and the ending was so happy and so sad at the same time, and I loved it, and it'll always be one of my favorite shows. It's so funny. Chris Pratt, Amy Poehler. I love Amy Poehler. She's so awesome. Love her. That was number 12. Number 11 is American Horror Story. I love American Horror Story. It is dark. It is disturbing. They just recently announced that we're on season 5, that on season 5 is going to be American Horror Story Hotel. I don't know if you've seen like those little people doing that Sweet Life, Zach and Cody in the hotel. Yeah. But I love American Horror Story. It's so disturbing. It's like supernatural horrors mixed with real life horrors, and like just disturbing. Love it. So good. Number 10 is The Walking Dead. I love The Walking Dead. It's gotten a lot slower during its recent seasons, but actually last week's episode this Sunday, so good. And like now it's really picking up with like stacking up character deaths. It's crazy. I love it. Love their makeup. Best zombie makeup ever. Number 9 is another show that was canceled in its first season, and I was so mad at this one, and that is The Tomorrow People. I absolutely love The Tomorrow People. It was such a good show. I loved it. The last episode ended at like one of the biggest cliffhangers ever, and then it got canceled. And now I will never know what happens next, and it really, really physically hurts me. But I don't know why it got canceled. It's a CW show, so my theory is that it got canceled just because it didn't have as many viewers as its other shows like Vampire Diaries or the originals. It didn't have that many viewers, but I loved it and it was so good. Number 8 on my list is another show that is over. There's a lot of these. Show that it's over that I binged in its entirety after the fact that it was over, and that is Sons of Anarchy. And I knew I was going to enjoy Sons of Anarchy because I like that whole like biker doing things you're not really supposed to be doing, but like in with the law at the same time. Like I really like that twist when it comes to TV. So I knew I was gonna like it, but I did not expect to love it as much as I do. Oh my god, Charlie Hunnam. Okay. Love all the characters, so much character development, and I fell in love with this show, and I actually cried during it, and that's ridiculous. It's like this big crime show with like biker gangs, and I'm like bawling my eyes out because it's emotional. I loved it. Number 7 is a show that's actually on the air right now, and it's only in its first season. They're about to have its like first finale, and this is like the only non-scripted show that I have on here, and it's called Night Watch, and it's new, and it's like you follow like paramedics and like, police and firemen in New Orleans, and like they're going through like the different calls that they get and like their procedures, and it's so interesting, just the things that they have to come up like find, and like all these drunk people or like partying people or like stab victims, or it's really cool, but viewer discretion is advised because I do get kind of graphic with it, but I really like it. Number 6, I'm not done watching this show. This show is on the air right now. I'm not caught up with it, and that is Arrow. I've only seen the first season of Arrow, but I am going to catch up as soon as I possibly can because it is awesome. Like, I really like comics, so I'm like, oh, sweet, okay. And I watch it, and I love it. I love the acting. I love it. Felicity's my favorite. I love Felicity. She's gorgeous. Number 5 is same deal. It's The Flash. I'm behind on like 2 episodes. I haven't seen the last 2 episodes, but I love The Flash. The Flash is like my favorite DC superhero ever. Love him. And oh my god, they could not have cast someone better than Grant Gustin to play the Flash. It is awesome. I love it. It's so cool. It's so funny. I love it. Number 4 on my list has just started its 3rd season, and that is Bates Motel. I absolutely love Bates Motel. It's so dark, it's creepy, it's disturbing, and it's just great. Norma Bates is like, she's an enabler, but Norman Bates is crazy. Oh my god, okay, I love it. I love that show so much. Number 3 is a show that is relatively new, I guess. It's just finished its 2nd season, and that is The 100. Oh my god, I started watching this show, and I was like, you know what? I'll do it. Like, I don't really know. And I just binged it. It was so good. It's like these kids come down from space to see if the world is habitable again, and there's like people already living there that shouldn't have been living there, and it's great. I absolutely love it so much. Number 2 on my list is Once Upon a Time. I love that show. I'm not really big on fairy tales and like the Disney fairy tales. I'm not really big on it, but Once Upon a Time has taken it to a whole new level. Their costuming is my favorite in the entire world. I love the storylines. Captain Hook, oh my god, Colin O'Donoghue is just perfect in every way. They could not have cast any better for this, and they twist things when they're not supposed to twist things, but they twist them in a way that makes them even better, and I love it so much. And now, for the moment that you've all been waiting for, my number 1 show, and if you haven't guessed it by now, you have obviously just tuned in and you don't really know me that much. But my number 1 all-time favorite show is Teen Wolf. do not judge it by its name. It is so much more than that. It is dark, it is cute, it is funny, it is so intense. The actors are amazing, and they do not nearly get as much credit as they deserve. And I love all the actors. Tyler Posey, Dylan O'Brien, Tyler Hoechlin, Holland Roden, Crystal Reed, Dylan Sprayberry, who's new now, and I love it. And we finally got a release date for season 5. I'm so excited for it. I'm so excited, and I love it. And it's my all-time favorite show. And I have a picture of Tyler Posey right there that I'm looking at. And yes, and I love them all. So that was a very long video. That's okay. That is my top 15 favorite shows. Maybe in like a year or something, I'll redo the list, see if it's the same, like compare stuff like that. It is Wednesday today, it's not Tuesday. I got a job, so I'm working Mondays and Tuesdays. So from now on, my videos, it'll be Wednesday will be book related and Thursday will be art related. So that's that. So please comment what you thought on this video. No spoilers on the shows that I'm not caught up with. And thank you. I'm Ardania, and thank you for watching.